Welcome back to another episode of Daily Fortnite, your daily podcast about Fortnite. I'm your host, Mikey, aka Mike Daddy, aka Magnificent Mikey, and today was an awesome day for Fortnite because we got the start of Chapter 2, Season 8, and it is pretty amazing so far from the couple of hours that I have gotten to play. Obviously, if you listened to last night's episode, you know that I didn't stay up. I ended up falling asleep, so you didn't get to see my or hear my reaction to the new season trailer and battle pass right away. But we're gonna go ahead and make a reaction to that now. And then we will get into the details of this season and everything that we got going on. So first up, I'm going to pull up the Season 8 trailer, which looked absolutely amazing. You know, it opens up with Agent Ramirez and a squad behind her of some familiar and new characters. They're going up to recovering the cube that has crashed down onto the island. You know, Agent Ramirez walks up to it, gives it a little tap, and kind of thinks, you know what, this is dormant. Everything's fine. You guys can go. And waves off the rest of the squad. They start to walk away. And right when they do, an Agent Ramirez calls her back. This That's what he does here, and rushes Ramirez. Then the rest of the squad is there, left to fend for themselves. They can see to Season 8, scattered across the island. Season 8 cubed is what they're going by for this season. And one of my favorite parts, all right, the little after teaser here, you see one of the scuba characters swimming through the water, and then what do we see at the bottom of the ocean in the sand, finally making a return and the super none other than the Foundation, which is so amazing to see the Foundation back. I've been waiting for that.
You should have known.
And then we get the Battle Pass trailer, teaser that they put out, and they just showing you some of the new characters, letting you know that as well that reality wasn't really saved.
For us.
That we just kind of made things worse. And they introduced this new thing sideways with
gather
monsters. Again, we'll get to
left
that
of your
in just a
army.
moment. It's pretty cool to watch the trailer
Ready
though.
your
We do have slipstream backs, which they show in this teaser, turrets,
and now,
I
when
love
we are
the way
done,
Carnage looks. Just absolutely
only
awesome in this
nothing
battle pass. Everything's really good. And then we get a little tease. You know, Hoover's talking the voice, so we get a little tease of whoever the secret skin is going to be this season, right? You see the silhouette, and to me, this is going to be, as far as I can tell, it looks like it's a all brand new original character. And what I want to know, because we saw the Foundation powering the suit back up, is this either going to be Genos or one of the sisters that he said that he was going to go get? That's what I want to know, and I can't wait to find out who this secret character is this season. It's going to be really fun and exciting time just diving deeper into the lore this season. But we want to know the details of Season 8 here, so you know what? Let's dive into those details. We'll first get our little overview that they put out here, which is what's new in Fortnite Battle Royale Chapter 2 Season 8 cubed. Wait, let me see. This is the here we go. Here's the little overview. A new war takes shape. After the alien mothership's destruction, the cubes that powered it crash landed on the island. They've begun spreading corruption as well as portals to the dark, monster-filled sideways. Fight for the survival of the island before it's too late. Cross into the sideways. You'll encounter a new location ensnared by the sideways each match, or come across sideways anomalies, gateways that will pull you in if you get too close. Once pulled in, defeat waves of cube monsters for sideways weapons and special crafting ingredients. The rules are different in this mysterious world. Gravity is low and building is non existent, so you cannot build in this sideways zone. Power up your weapons. While defeating the cube monsters, open up sideways chests to acquire weapons from that world, like the sideways rifle and sideways minigun. You'll deal bonus damage by revving them to their superpowered state. Use cube monster parts from defeated monsters to upgrade them, then take them with you towards a victory royale. And I gotta say, the little bit that I've played in this, I was actually having quite a bit of fun doing this. Direct the war effort. To fight back against the cubes, the island survivors need your help. Work together with the entire Fortnite community to build turret stations, to decide which new weapons to bring to the island, which favorites to unvault, and more throughout the season. Paint your very own tuna fish. Wanting to show his creativity in an increasingly cubicle world, Tuna Fish is ready to go beyond black and white. With the Chapter 2 Season 8 Battle Pass, you're able to unlock the free-spirited Tuna Fish. Collect color bottles and rainbow ink throughout the season and color him your way. Yeah, and then the Battle Pass again. You're seeing the silhouette of the character in the background. To me, I feel like that's gonna be like Genos or one of the sisters. I know my oldest son was thinking, oh, maybe it would be like some sort of Ice Queen since we've gotten the Ice King in the past. But to me, the way this character looks, it's just a little bit more sinister looking than that. So I don't know. Maybe it's one of the seven, like a very powerful member like Genos, or maybe it's one of the sisters. Maybe they're really powered. I don't know. Can't wait to find out though. Okay, so there is that. Let's go ahead and get to the what's new in Fortnite Battle Royale Chapter 2 Season 8 Cubed. This is the more detailed stuff from the desk of JB Chimpansky. The Alien and IO war is over, but a new war has taken shape. One where you're a combatant. After Sloan double-crossed you and left you to perish on the mothership, the cubes that powered it are now free. These things are a bigger threat to the island than those aliens could have ever been. They have no face, no speech, but they're sentient and have 6 sides of malice. If you think the corruption they've caused is bad now, you have no idea what can happen if we let them stomp all over the island. It doesn't matter if you were pro-alien or pro-IO. It'll take all the help we can get to keep the island from falling. It's up to everybody, including you. So take my information below and put it to good use. Things are going sideways. You know what's scary? A dark, malevolent, monster-filled reality called the Sideways. Well, the cubes aren't only spreading corruption, they're spreading portals to the Sideways too. Sideways anomalies, gravity is very low in this mysterious world, and the air is unfriendly to building. This world isn't just colliding with our world, it's bleeding into it, meaning a certain POI will be covered in sideways each match. These altered POIs are known as sideways zones, and I'm going to tell you how you can use both sideways anomalies and zones to your advantage. Now, I really love what they did with the sideways zones. Again, it's just like the UFOs worked last season, right? You're only going to find spaceships at marked locations. That changes randomly each match. Same thing with the sideways. It's going to be in one location each match, and it's going to change each match. So you can, if you want to avoid that section altogether, you totally can. And it's actually better to me than the spaceships, because it's with the spaceships, they were big, overpowered. Especially at the beginning of Chapter 7, right? They were big, overpowered vehicles that people could get and just fly around and use them to attack you, right? All over the island. But you can pretty much altogether avoid the anomaly, the sideways zones. And if somebody gets the weapons out of there, then yeah, they get the weapons out of there. And they can come out of there with some strong weapons that they, they had to fight for, though. And they had to spend their their time and effort and loot to get them. So I feel like it's a really well balanced way that they introduce this new area and mechanic that makes it feel pretty good and pretty fun to do as well. It's pretty rewarding to go into one of these sideways zones, defeat a bunch of monsters, pick up a couple of the sideways weapons, and then pick up all the sideways extra parts to upgrade them. But we'll keep reading on here. Rev up sideways weapons. The sideways ain't all monsters. Sure, the cube monsters will keep on coming after you enter an anomaly, but you'll earn sideways weapons as you best them. Also, defeat monsters drop cube monster parts, a crafting ingredient you can use to upgrade sideways weapons. Be smart. Take these weapons and parts with you after leaving an anomaly. And I gotta say, if you just stay in there for, I don't know, 5–10 minutes, you will easily come out of there with a couple of gold sideways weapons, collecting all of these cube monster parts. Sideways zones are a little bit different. Monsters don't fight in mobs, and sideways weapons can be found as loot, as these places present a different way to fortify yourself. What's special about sideways weapons? With the sideways rifle and sideways minigun, you'll deal bonus damage by revving them to their super powered state. In other words, have them close to overheating for extra effectiveness, which means they're just going to do extra damage in when they are close to overheating. Join the global effort. When I said it's up to everybody to protect the island, I meant it. The war effort against the cubes will require support far and wide. And guess what? You get to help direct it. Your first act of influence with fellow loopers across the island, donate the bars you earn to construction sites where you want to see turret stations built up. In the future, we'll need to come together and decide which new weapons to develop, which ones to unvault, and more. New tools of the trade. Now, this is always one of the fun parts of new seasons, right? Is getting a new loadout, and they got some good stuff in here for us. But not everything needs bars to scrap together, and your man JB is rolling out new and returning tricks on the house. I've pulled a couple of my favorites out of the storage, like the automatic sniper rifle, which is pretty fun, right? Haven't seen it in a while, so fun to have that back. Not doing big damage, but it shoots really fast while you're zoomed in, so it could be one of those things that is a real annoyance to your opponents far away, or if you're somebody who's like me and not a great shot, it gives you a couple of shots to hopefully nail a couple of those to weaken your opponent or even eliminate them. And here's one of the coolest things, in the harpoon gun to help you turn the tide. I love the harpoon gun. It's useful in so many different ways, in dealing big 75 damage hits to your opponents, breaking wooden walls on your opponents, picking up loot that is kind of mid-range away from you. Gotta love the harpoon gun. Nuts and bolts are still around if you want to upgrade your weapon to something different, like transforming your trusty lever action shotgun into the pressurized charge shotgun, or switching an assault rifle to the stealthy suppressed assault rifle. Those sideways troublemakers won't go down without a fight, trust me, so be on the lookout for more goodies to show 'em who's boss. Cubes everywhere. Concentrated mostly around the crashed wreckage of the mothership, the cubes have an effect on the nearby environment. That corruption I was talking about. Some of the ship's tech still works surprisingly, and its anti-grav tunnels can transport groups around in loops. So like I said, that's basically the slipstream that we had in chapter 1, if you were around and playing back then. If you weren't, basically it's like these wind tunnels that you can jump into and zip around in, and then you can jump out and exit them and glide away at any point. The monster hunter who calls herself Torin has been investigating the shadow stones scattered amidst the rubble. Consume one and you'll temporarily become a shadow-like apparition, handy for dashing around obscured. Some Some fish must have gotten their fins on one because there have been reports of cubic shadow floppers pulled from the water, too. That isn't the only ecological influence the cubes have had. Those elusive llamas now get stunned if they take enough damage, which has been really nice as well. I already eliminated, I believe, 2 llamas in the time that I played today. And before, I felt like it was really hard. And now, after they take a certain amount of damage, they will get stunned so that you can catch up to them a little bit faster and do more damage to them. I like that change. The cubes are up to something. You bet your bananas on that. I'm not too sure what the golden one is all about, but the others seem to almost follow it. Keep an eye on this for me, would you? And yeah, there is one golden cube that is on the map. If I remember correctly, I want to say it was somewhere on the west side of the map, maybe near Pleasant Park. I can't remember where I saw it now. But let's keep reading on here. There's yeah, I did want to mention the shadow stones. And when you take one of these now, I noticed the shadow effect lasts for a long time. It feels like really long. So that is interesting to have that feature back and have the shadow stones effect last for such a long period of time. So now we have the party quests and punch cards. Residents on the island need your assistance. In fact, they've each got a punch card full of missions for you to lend a hand with. Work with Dark Jonesy to uncover what's really going on at the Kevolution facility, or follow along with Charlotte to investigate the IO. Over the weeks, new residents will join in, asking for your assistance to discover more about the island. Questing is always better in a party, so why not help each other out? Party quests are picked up by chatting with residents or using phone booths during your adventures. They'll also appear in your log daily, and believe me, they give a great deal of bars to everyone who helped out. You share your party quests and rewards with everyone in your party. So the more loopers you roll with, the more quests you can complete together. Everyone in a party contributes to everyone's party quests. So round up a squad and get to work. Remember, I'm getting involved in this out of the kindness of my heart, so don't let me down, JB. And the party quests here, I am liking the way they're doing the quest so far. I was playing with my 10-year-old and my 4-year-old for probably an hour and a half tonight, and we actually accomplished quite a lot. So it's it's pretty good. I like what they did with that. So definitely this season, if you have the time, and if you have the people on your friend list, get in there and party up for those quests, so that you can get a bunch of challenges done or quests done this season, and totally level up super fast like a bunch of us did last season. I know, and I can't remember how high up he got, but I know Dusky in our Discord, he got over 300. He was like level 300 something. It was out of this world. And I know like Guido Lose as well was like somewhere around 300, maybe even above 300 as well. Just a lot of good quest completers in our Discord. That's for sure. Let's see. You know what? Since today is the day that the new season came out and the battle pass came out, we'll quickly go over the battle pass. Just kind of go over the skins that they came out with. The new Charlotte outfit. This one, is really great. Again, this was a fan-made one as well, so great to see a fan-made character in the battle pass. You have your tuna fish, which looks great. It's like toon meowscles, only this is fish sticks as a toon. And we'll take a look at this real quick again. As they mentioned, you can collect different paints, different color paints throughout the island, and unlock different colors that you can paint your your tuna fish, as well as when you open chests, you're going to find like these rainbow ink things that come out of chests, and you will be able to unlock different styles, color schemes, that are character styles that are previous characters that have been released before. So you'll have like Ghoul Trooper style, a Punk style, Renegade Raider, Cuddle Team Leader, Bush Ranger, a whole bunch of characters to choose from, right? So really cool. Peely. This is really cool. And then right now there's a section for the tuna fish that it's all question marks. None of them have been unlocked yet, so it'll be interesting to see what other schemes and colors we're going to be able to unlock whenever it is that they unlock the. I guess it comes the first one comes in 16 days, and then they kind of come in 44 days. Looks like they kind of unlock at different times. So yeah, really cool. So yeah, there's tuna fish. I like the tuna fish. We got the Charlotte Enchanted Spirit. Now I'm really liking the way that looks. So definitely check that out. We got a new what's this, core outfit. Assassin for hire with some suspicious ties to the IO. She does look very suspicious, so that is for sure. Then you got a core trench coat version, which looks fantastic. And then we got the Fabio Sparkle main. Okay, now this is one that, my goodness, I have to talk about. Okay, you guys saw the teaser, right? It had these 3 awesome looking unicorns, right? They look so buff, they look majestic. Now this guy, they definitely did some catfishing here, because this guy looks so cartoony. Okay, I actually still really like this. I know you're probably making fun of me, whatnot, but I actually still really like this outfit. I just wished it looked more like epic and realistic, like it did in the little loading screen teaser that they put out. This definitely, like, if you swiped right or whatever, because of the loading screen, and then you showed up and this was what showed up in person, you're gonna say, yeah, you're good looking, but this, you definitely, you you went into Photoshop and told me some lies. So now I already have to think about what else do you have that you're hiding, okay? Because you can't put out a picture like that and then show up looking like this. Okay, let's move on to the next one. They also have a core tactical gray version, the Fabio Sparkle main Golden Crunch. Now, you can't complain about this, because I do like this, like the gold skin, and the universe galactic style like mane that he has. So that is really cool. And then of course we got the JB Chimpanski. This guy's actually really cool looking. I mean, you gotta love a space chimp, right? Like, oh my gosh, why does this keep? Come on. Yeah, you gotta love this space chimp. Got the glasses, the space suit. Yeah, looking pretty cool. We have Torin, who they talked about, that we just read in just a second ago. Looks pretty awesome. I like the hairstyle, cool purple eyes, cool purple schemed outfit. Pretty good one there. This one is the sideways shift. So this will be Torin, has a built-in emote that you can unlock, and then you put on this interesting looking mask and gear. So pretty cool with that. We got a JB Chimpanski Nebula Rose style, and then of course you got to talk about Carnage. All right, you can get Carnage here. That they showed in one of the teasers online, leading up to the season. And you know what? They did a fantastic job with this. Give me anything Spider-Man and X-Men. That is the stuff that I really loved the best out of Marvel growing up all the other characters I'd never really cared too much for, but anything in the Spider-Man universe and the X-Men universe, I absolutely love. So you're giving me Carnage, I gotta absolutely love it. Okay, so there you go. That's the battle pass. To me, it's really worth it. You know, everything except for Carnage there is again an original character. So everybody who loves original characters have to be excited about that. And then you do get one crossover, which is a great crossover. And again, just a little teaser that we have for the secret skin that says coming soon. The silhouette that we have that looks so cool. It has to be, some sort of. To me, it's looking like it's going to be an original character. I can't tell. Maybe somebody else can come up with an idea, but to me, I can't tell that that would be a crossover at all. It looks like it's going to be a totally original character, and I'm hoping it's going to be either Genos or one of the sisters. Okay, so there's that. There's the battle pass again. I would really love it if you use my creator code when you get the battle pass, because it really helps support the show. Let's see here. As of right now, it says Chapter 2, Season 8 is through December 5th. So a season will be ending on December 5th as of right now. So you got a couple of months to get this done. Your battle pass. But don't sleep on it. Get it done as fast as you can, and get all the bonus rewards that we're gonna have. Which again, we got some great bonus rewards for Carnage Maximum, which you're gonna want. Maximum Carnage, which was always like a great comic, and it was a great video game when I was a kid as well. You got a helmet for JB Chapansky, Charlotte Tattered Spirit version, Core Arctic Operative, Torrent Sideways Stalker version, Fabio Sparklemane Flame Roasted looks absolutely cool as well. JB Chapansky, the Lunar Surface, and then a whole bunch of other ones that are still hidden at this point. But we're talking about those. Let's head on over to the item shop and see what else we got in the item shop today that was, added in here for Chapter 2, Season 8, our first item shop of this season. If it's going to load for me. It loaded earlier. Of course, now that I'm getting ready to record is when it's not going to load. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I'm just gonna. Oh, we cannot connect to server all of a sudden. Interesting. Okay, well, again, I guess I'll just say, if you're gonna get the battle pass or any of the outfits that are out right now, please use code Mikey MMMIKIE in the item shop, or if you're getting the battle pass, because it really helps and it supports the show. Okay, let's see here. Tip of the day. What do we want to do for tip of the day? It's the new season, so it's very easy to find tips again. I mean, obviously, right now there are. If you look all around the map, there are these corrupted zones. Okay, the corrupted zones are great for the for mobility, because these corrupted zones all have the slipstreams in them. Use that to your advantage, okay? And like I saw on Mudcats in the Discord today, because it's been a long time since we had slipstreams, and if you weren't around in Chapter 1, you don't even know about the slipstreams. But when you enter a slipstream, hold forward. Either you're pressing forward on your W key, or if you're on controller, you're pressing forward on your left stick so that you can move forward, and that is what's going to make it so that you're kind of like diving forward, so that you will be moving even faster in the slipstream. So you're not just kind of like floating there, slowly moving, being pushed forward. You want to be zipping your way through the slipstream and taking advantage of it. So yeah, get in those areas. Those are the areas you're also going to find the shadow cubes, and be able to go into shadow mode, which is great for sneaking up on opponents, right? So you're going to get into shadow mode. You can hop around. On controller, it's L2. I don't know what it is on on PC or on other on PlayStation it's L2. On other consoles, I don't know what button you press, but it's a bumper button, and you can dash forward. Right, that's always a great move to move faster as well. So definitely check out these areas. There's tons of chests around these areas. Like, it's not just like, oh, there's slipstream. They have a ton of loot in these areas as well, so it's worth checking these out. And then the other tip I would have is definitely check out the sideways zones. Now, the sideways anomalies, they are down right now, but they still have the sideways zones that show up each match in a certain location. You'll see like an orange ball around the location. That's where you're going to go. That's where you can fight the cube monsters. That's where you're going to find the cube loot easily, and then pick up the cube parts so that you can upgrade them. Again, very worth going to these areas. I was able to easily upgrade the cube weapons to gold just by hanging out there and like periods of time. Now, the best way is to get on top of a building and shoot down at them, because they're kind of slow, right? And they can't build just like you can build, but you have the low gravity, so you can jump up on top of the buildings, shoot down at them, collect whatever loot they have, and then also when you're in these areas, don't forget to harvest material. You don't want to come out of there with like, oh, you have like a great gold rifle and a gold minigun, but then when you leave the area, you end up getting into a battle and you run out of materials so quick that you get eliminated because you couldn't protect yourself. Okay, so make sure you are taking the moment in between waves to harvest as much as you can, or if you just have a free moment before another monster is about to attack you, make sure you are looting and harvesting the material so you don't get caught in a pinch later on. All right, that is the episode for today. There's so much that we haven't covered that it's going to probably take us the whole first week here just to get through all the changes. So definitely stay tuned into the episode and go join the Daily Fortnite Discord, because everybody's giving tips to each other right away for this new season and talking about new things they find. So that's a great place to be. Follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube so you can see the videos there of other things that we've been putting up. Head over to Apple Podcasts, give a 5-star rating and a written review for a shout out on the show. And until next time, have fun, be safe, and don't get lost in the storm.